and today we're going to talk about this particular unbranded LED lights here. I think a couple of weeks, or let me say months ago, I was in search of a studio light, this particular type. Apparently the one that I was using before was the red head LED ones, but we're going to deal and talk about that in a second. So I got my hands this one. I bought it on, was it eBay or so? eBay or Alibaba or something like that. The name of it is the XZ-SPL2101. I got zero idea why it's got such a funny and long name. Before we start this whole video, I'm first going to talk about the advantages of this particular LED light and also the disadvantages of it. I'm currently running one up here, so if you are seeing this light setup right now, just know that I'm using the very same lights in the studio right now. So honestly, I think this looks similar to the Godox SL150W. I think that's the right, I think that's it. Looks very similar. I think in terms of size, this might be a little bit taller than the Godox, and in terms of the weight, I'm actually not sure, but they might have similar weight. But this is actually lighter though, and yeah, they share similar qualities, and I think this actually has a little more advantage than the Godox. You can actually carry it in a lot of places without feeling any weight or pain at your back, so I think it is acceptable. So this particular light does have a remote control. When you buy it brand new, it does come with a remote control, and this is the remote that you get. I would say that it is a decent remote control. It actually feels more like my smart TV, the Skyworth TV. It's got similar control. The buttons feels very good. It's not premium, it does not feel premium, but I really like the fact that the buttons are very soft, and it's just the simplicity. Like, it's very simple. You guys can just see here, it uses the is this the AAA? I think AAA, not the double A's, the smaller one. This particular light allows you to power a battery in it in case there is no electricity, or in case you want to take the light on the field, you want to shoot somewhere else. Anyway, all you need is 2 batteries, and the battery that it uses is this particular one. I think this is the Sony style NPF. Yeah, this is the NPF battery. So if you have this particular battery, you should be good to go. I would like to mention that it does not use a single battery, because when I tried to power with a single battery, it did not come on, only to find out that it's got 2 slots, so which means you need to power left and right. So you need 2 batteries of this in order to power this particular lights. I pretty much love the fact that they made this option, because it's not all the time that we do have the options to electricity or power. So it's using the battery. I really love this. I think that is the major thing that pushed me in buying this particular lights. I do know that there are a couple of lights, studio lights in the market, but majority of them does not give you the option to use a battery, unless maybe you do get the V-mount battery or any other dummy source battery and connect it directly to the power source. So I just love that option. Actually having this droplet here, it's not a sweat, it's water. I just got out from the bathroom, so I'm sorry. First of all, it is a 150 watts light. I think it's written somewhere. Oh, here. So if you guys can see on the model, I'm not sure if it's, yeah, you should see it. So in such space, if you want to use it for studio work, outdoor in a controlled environment, I mean something creative, more like content creators type of vibe, you should be good to go. And I believe this might be a little bit brighter than the Godox SL150. Yeah, I stand to be corrected. On the remote control, I do have 2 remotes. Okay, so I think this is the one I'm using. You do get the power button, you do get the wireless button. This wireless actually helps you to customize the buttons of the remotes to the lights. So you guys can see it's also written A, B, C, D all until F. So what this simply means is you should be able, let me try and show you guys here. What this simply means, this alphabet allows you to customize the lights, maybe 10% of brightness to A, 50% of brightness to B, 100% to C. You can just customize it all the way you want. So what I've actually done right now is A will take me to, I think, 8%. So let's see. Okay, so this is A, and A is actually 8%. So this is 8% brightness you guys are seeing right now. And if I skip to C, I think C gives me the brightest, yeah, and B gives me 50%. But let me try it. So this is B. Okay, so I think B must be 50%, and C is the brightness, I mean the brightest, which takes you to 98%. So I've customized these buttons to what settings I want. So sometimes I don't need it to be brighter. Sometimes I can just be editing and I just need a normal, I mean dim light, then I can just put it on A. So this is okay for me if ever I'm in front of the computer editing, but whenever I'm shooting a video like this, if I want you guys to see me, then I just need B or C and I should be good to go. So I really much like, I'm so happy with this particular light. And once again guys, I have not been paid by, I don't even know what company makes this. I just don't know, but I really wish they can come out and ask me to promote this for them. But honestly, this is a very nice LED lights. Honestly, I have not used a lot of LED lights in the market, but I'm very much happy with this particular set. So you guys do know that most of the lights in the system, I mean a lot of lights in the market right now uses a fan. So what the fan simply does is it helps cool the heat. I mean these things get hot anytime you are filming, anytime it's on, they produce heat, and the heats descend on the subject or the room or wherever you are. So they do have a fan in there. And another thing that I've noticed about this particular unit is that the fan is not really that loud. So compared to the previous one that I had, which is the red head LED lights, the fan was very loud. I don't know if you guys can check some of my previous videos, maybe a month ago or 2 months ago. You'll probably see that most of the videos that I used to upload on this channel got this whining noise, and that is the noise that actually comes from this particular unit here. So this is the red head LED lights, and it's 110 watts. This is not the one that produces heat. This is the LED version. I think this is the version 3 or 2. It's actually an advanced from the main one, because I do know that the main one produces crazy amount of heat. So with this one, I was actually expecting it to be way better with less noise, but apparently it is really loud. Trust me, it's not very quiet, it is loud. And sometimes when I'm shooting, I have to even take this a bit further away from me to avoid the noise. It becomes a problem, and when I take it further away, I don't get enough lighting to my face. So I really struggle anytime I'm using this particular unit, and that is the major reason why I had to upgrade. So I'm just going to try and demonstrate the fan noise so you guys can see the difference between the two. So this is the newer model. I think this is the maximum, so now it's on 100. This is 100%, and this 95, 94, 93. Let me go all the way down. So this is 60%, 40%, 20%, 0%. It goes all the way from 0 up until 100. So let me say 5%. So this is the 5% of it, and this is the 100%. This is 100%. Back to the fan test. This is how it sounds inside. I'm not sure if you guys did hear it, but if I put it close to my ears, I can actually hear a bit of noise, just a little bit, not too much. I think you guys can hear it. Let me quickly plug it to the red head and test it for you guys to see how it also sounds and performs on the other side. So with this particular one, you do get two colors. You do get the warm one and the white one as well. So it's currently on warm, and this is how bright it goes. So this is the maximum brightness of it, and then you can change it to daylight. So now this is daylight color of it. Let me quickly put the sound test so you guys can hear how it also sounds. So I believe you guys can actually hear how it sounds on this particular unit. It's not really bad, but I can say it is louder compared to the newer model, and it also gets, I mean, a lot of heat. This produces a lot of heat compared to that other one. It makes my workflow a bit harder, especially when I'm here. I do sweat a lot. Most of the videos that I've done in the past, you notice that, I mean, I've been sweating a lot. I actually didn't know it was the issue of this light until recently. I thought it does not even produce any heat at all. But hey man, I need to hit back to the gym, man. Just this little thing that I did, I can see my heart's pressure is busy increasing here. I'm not sure how it may sound, I mean, on through this microphone, but let me know which one is actually quiet, and let me know which one is actually brighter between the two. The next thing that I'm going to tackle will have to be the softbox option. With this newer model, it gives you the chance or the ability to mount a softbox. So if ever you need, I mean, those soft highlights, smooth lighting, all those cinematic type of lighting, this actually can handle the job perfectly, because you should be able to mount a softbox no problems, and it's not always going to be a direct source of light to your face. It also comes with this particular cone here. I'm not sure what they call this. It gives you this cone unit here. So let me try, and this is how it goes, and when you mount it on, it actually looks cool. It reflects light back into the cone and all those funny stuff. But with the red head does not give you any softbox option, and you don't get any mount on it. So it's just like this, just plug and go. I remember with the red head, I picked it in South Africa. I can't recall how much I bought it, but it was about 2 sets or so for a price of 3,500. Yeah, I think this one together with the shipping, it's cost me around $250 or so. I must just double check the app to see what is actually happening, but it is cheaper. I would say that this newer model is cheaper than the red head. It is, I mean, extremely plastic. This is all plastic. There's no sort of metal or no sort of, it's all plastic. So I think the handling, you need to be very careful. You need to be extremely careful when you're handling this. I think with the quality of this, the Godox will actually outperform this one, because, I mean, and that is what separates the unbranded lights from the well-known brand lights. So I really wish this company can keep doing such amazing lights. I really wish they can go far and start producing creators with great lights like this. And yeah, I mean, if you make a newer one, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm more than willing to test them out. Just don't flop. Thank you very much for watching this whole review. If you have any questions based on this particular lights, once again, the model number is XZ-SPL2101. That is the model number. It does not have any name. So if that bothers you, then I think you should check the most popular ones like Aperture, Godox, and all those popular ones in the market. If you have any questions based on this, drop it in the comment section. If you also have any questions based on the red head, listen in the comment section. I'm more than willing to answer everything. Thank you very much for coming. Subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Stay safe. Peace.